Hello students, I am Hemlata Bath and I welcome you to my class. Today I am going to read out a beautiful poem, The Magic Shell. So students, have you ever been to a beach? So did you not collect any shells there? Shells gather in the sea beach with the waves coming towards the beach. So firstly, we would know what is in the poem. Okay, in this poem what happened? A little boy went to a beach and he found a magic shell. So he brought that shell home. Okay, and he carried the shell in his pail. Pail means in his bucket, and then he brought that shell home. So he kept the shell safely on his bookshelf, which was right below the picture of a well. So students, this little boy is fond of sea beach. He loves to collect things that he can do in the beach. But surely he cannot collect a well. So he hanged a picture of it at his house. Okay? And the shell always makes him remember those moments spent in beach. He feels the sea waves, sea wind, everything when he puts the shell close to his ears. He can hear the sound of sea waves. So whenever he misses the sea beach, he just puts the shell close to his ears, and then the moments spent on the beach becomes fresh again. Hushing and rushing means the sound of sea waves. So actually shell is not making any sound of sea, even it is not giving any real picture of sea beach, right? Really, it is not making a picture of a sea beach, but it is the innocence of the little boy that has turned that normal shell to a magic one. Even it is turned as a genie's slaves, a fairy tale spirit that can grant you 3 wishes. So it is called the magic shell. Actually, it is not making any sound of sea beach. It is not making any sound of sea waves. Even it is not giving any picture, any real picture of sea beach. But it is the innocence. It is the innocence and imagination of the little boy, which has turned the normal shell to a magic one. So whenever he misses the sea beach, he just holds that shell close to his ears, and he starts feeling the same moment, same feeling spent on beach. Okay? Now I will read out the poem to you, and this poem has 16 lines and you have to learn the 16 lines. Okay? The magic shell. At the beach I found a magic shell, so I brought it home in my pail. Pail means bucket. I keep it safely on my bookshelf, right below the picture of a well. And whenever I wish I were back there by the shining sea, I hold the shell to my ear, and it brings the beach to me. The hushing and rushing of the sea, wind and the waves are caught in my shell, like magical genie slaves. So now I will recite it again for you so that you may pronounce it well. The magic shell. At the beach I found a magic shell, so I brought it home in my pail. I keep it safely on my bookshelf, right below the picture of a well. And whenever I wish I were back there by the shining sea, I hold the shell to my ear, and it brings the beach to me. The hushing and rushing of the sea wind and the waves are caught in my shell, like magical genie slaves. Now I will discuss some word meanings with you. Pail means a bucket. Hushing and rushing means here the sound of sea waves. So the sound of sea waves are called hushing and rushing. Genie slave means genie slave is a fairy tale spirit that is not in real. That is not a real one, okay? It is a fairy tale spirit that can grant you 3 wishes. So students, this poem ends here and you have to learn this poem, the magic shell, and you have to write down in your copy 3 times. Okay? Thank you.